You probably picture a dramatic scene from a movie when you think of labor: sudden screams, a mad dash to the hospital, and chaos. But did you know most real labor is a gradual build-up that takes time? For many women, this long process is full of subtle signs that can be easy to miss if you're not prepared. Understanding contractions, the real story. Labor contractions are like an athlete's training sessions before the big event. They aren't just a one-time, overwhelming moment but a series of warm-ups leading up to the main event. This prep phase helps your body gear up for the hard work of delivering a baby. Knowing how these contractions work, and when to pay attention, can change your whole birth experience. When should you start timing? Timing contractions is one of the most important things you can do as labor begins. But when do you actually start? Here's the straightforward answer: ask the person in labor. Most women, if not under medication, will feel when a contraction begins and ends. Start your timer the second they tell you they feel the wave begin, and stop it when they say the wave is fading. What do you need to record? Tracking isn't just about hitting start and stop. You need to jot down: 1. Start and end time: when did it begin, and when did it end? 2. Duration: how long did the contraction last? 3. Frequency: how much time passed from the start of one contraction to the start of the next? These 3 simple notes can tell you everything about the progress of labor and when it's time to head to the hospital. Best ways to record contractions today: there are plenty of smartphone apps designed just for this. They'll log the start and end times and even calculate the duration and frequency for you. If you're old school and like pen and paper, keep a simple chart to track these times. The contraction tracking data shows the following details: the first contraction began at 10 a.m. and ended at 10:01 a.m., lasting for 1 minute, with 5 minutes until the next contraction. The second contraction started at 10:06 a.m. and concluded at 10:07 a.m., also lasting for 1 minute, and there were 4 minutes until the following contraction. When should you go to the hospital? Most doctors recommend going to the hospital when contractions last about 1 minute, are around 5 minutes apart, and follow this pattern for at least an hour. This is often called the 5-1-1 rule. It's a rule of thumb, but it's not set in stone. Check with your doctor for their preferences, especially if you have any special circumstances, like a prior C-section or a high-risk pregnancy. Trust your instincts, and don't hesitate to call your medical provider if you feel unsure or notice anything unusual, like spotting or sudden intense pain. The science behind contractions. Contractions are your body's way of helping your baby move into the birth canal. Picture an ocean wave building up, peaking, and then crashing down. That's how contractions feel to most women. They usually start in the back and move to the front, making your abdomen feel rock hard. It's this pressure that pushes the baby downward and helps thin out the cervix, getting you one step closer to delivery. But how do you know if it's the real thing or just a false alarm? Here's where many first-time parents get confused. Braxton-Hicks versus true labor contractions. Braxton-Hicks contractions, also known as practice contractions, can start in the second or third trimester. Here's how to tell if you're experiencing Braxton-Hicks. The pain doesn't get progressively stronger or closer together. The pain might disappear if you change positions, drink some water, or use the bathroom. Real labor contractions, on the other hand, last between 30 to 70 seconds and will gradually become stronger, more intense, and more frequent. Finding relief during contractions. Contractions are painful, there's no sugarcoating it. But there are ways to manage the pain. As the intensity ramps up, many women try different positions or techniques to find relief. Movement, swaying, walking, or rocking can help some women feel better. Breathing exercises: inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Keeping a rhythm can make a difference. Warm baths or showers: warm water can be soothing and help ease back pain. Pain relief isn't just limited to natural methods. Hospitals offer a variety of options, including IV narcotics, mild pain relief, typically safe for both mom and baby. Nitrous oxide, the laughing gas you might associate with the dentist, but in labor, it takes the edge off. Epidurals, a popular choice for those who want significant pain relief. Before labor begins, talk with your doctor about which pain relief options are available at your hospital. That way, you're not making these decisions mid-contraction. Prepare ahead of time. Don't just wait until labor begins to start thinking about these strategies. Consider attending a childbirth preparation class. These classes provide hands-on practice, detailed explanations of what to expect, and tips on coping mechanisms you might not think of until the moment strikes. The emotional side of labor is just as much a mental challenge as a physical one. The idea of facing contractions can be intimidating, and that's okay. Having a supportive birth team, whether that's your partner, a doula, or a friend, can help keep you grounded. These people can remind you to breathe, help with massage or counter pressure, and, most importantly, keep your spirits up when things get tough. Final word, when in doubt, ask. Labor doesn't always follow a strict script. If you're ever unsure whether it's time to head to the hospital or if something feels off, pick up the phone and call your doctor or midwife. They'd much rather reassure you than have you risk an emergency situation. Remember, the end goal is the same for everyone, a safe and healthy delivery for both mom and baby. Contractions might seem scary, but they're a normal, necessary part of bringing life into the world. They start slowly, build in intensity, and prepare your body for the incredible act of giving birth. By understanding what to expect, learning to track your contractions, and knowing your pain management options, you can face labor with confidence and readiness.